Most of us find ourselves being average at many aspects of life. But there's one area where settling for average should be out of the question: our finances. You see, being financially average can lead to a life filled with stress and anxiety. Let's look at 3 key signs that could indicate where you stand financially. Number 1. Living paycheck to paycheck. Let me paint a familiar picture. It's the middle of the month, and you're going about your usual routine. You've got your bills covered, groceries sorted, and you're even eyeing that nice dinner at your favorite restaurant. Life seems manageable until, out of the blue, your car decides to have a flat tire. Or perhaps your air conditioner decides it's the perfect time to sputter its last breath during a sweltering heat wave. Unexpected expenses have a knack for catching us off guard, and we've all been there. But what if I told you that for many, these unexpected expenses aren't just an occasional inconvenience? What if I told you that a significant percentage of people find themselves in a constant financial struggle, where unexpected expenses can tip the balance into a full-blown crisis? This financial tightrope is what we call living paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck means that there's no financial cushion left after paying the bills. It's like walking on a financial tightrope without a safety net below. It's a reality that millions of individuals and families face daily. Now, brace yourself for some shocking statistics. According to recent surveys, over half of Americans find themselves living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, you heard that correctly. More than 50% of the population. This number is staggering.
God, please, no! No!
And what's even more concerning is that it's been on the rise, increasing by over 20% in just 2 years. So, what's the big deal about living paycheck to paycheck?
I mean, really, what is the big deal?
Well, it boils down to financial resilience. When your financial margin is razor thin, any unexpected expense can send you spiraling into a cycle of debt. Imagine your paycheck not showing up one month. How would you cover your rent or mortgage, groceries, and other essential bills? For many, the answer is credit cards or loans, which can set off a financial domino effect that's challenging to escape. Now, here's a surprising revelation. Even those with high incomes aren't immune to this precarious situation. Picture this. 1 out of every 3 Americans earning over $100,000 a year is still living paycheck to paycheck. It's a stark reminder that living within your means isn't solely determined by income. One significant contributor to this financial conundrum is lifestyle creep. It's a sneaky financial trend that creeps up on you, much like Oren from Parks and Rec. Let's break it down. When your income increases, your spending often creeps right up to meet it. You may not even realize that you got a raise because you're continuously spending more on things that you desire, but not things you necessarily need. So how can you escape this cycle and avoid falling into the living paycheck to paycheck trap? The solution lies in getting your spending under control and embracing a life with no unnecessary payments. Start by creating a monthly budget that accounts for all your essential expenses: bills, groceries, rent or mortgage, and debt payments if applicable. Ensure that your budget provides room for savings, even if it's a small amount at first. And of course, don't forget to plan for those unexpected expenses with an emergency fund. Now, the real key here is to avoid taking on new debt.
No!
Instead, focus on paying off existing debts systematically. Redirect any extra money you have toward paying down your debts. It might mean making some sacrifices in the short term, but it's a crucial step towards financial stability. Number 2. Saving habits. Let's start a discussion of saving habits by painting a picture, shall we? Why do I say that? Because when we look at the statistics, they reveal a rather grim reality. A shocking percentage of Americans have no savings at all. Yeah, you heard that right. 0 savings. It's a harsh truth that unfortunately has become far too common. Now, let's shift our focus to retirement, the golden years we all dream of. The median retirement savings balance in the United States is a number that should give us all pause. What does median mean, you ask? It means it's the middle point. Half of people have more, half have less. So brace yourselves, because that median 401k balance is around $35,345. Now, imagine trying to make that amount last for 2 decades or more during retirement. If you had to stretch it over 20 years, you'd be looking at around $1,750 per year to live on. And that's about $145 per month. And I don't know about you, but that wouldn't even cover my monthly coffee bill. But wait, some might argue, Social Security will come to my rescue. Well, not so fast. Social Security isn't exactly a financial superhero. It's more like a sidekick with limitations. On average, it replaces only about 40% of your pre-retirement income. So, if you were making $60,000 per year, Social Security would provide you with a supplement of just $24,000 annually. That's a substantial drop in income that could turn your retirement dreams into a financial nightmare. To put it humorously, combining the meager retirement savings with Social Security is akin to planning a cross-country road trip with a tiny scooter as your mode of transportation. Good luck on that journey! The reality is that we're facing a retirement crisis, and it's no laughing matter. A significant portion of the population is ill-prepared for their later years, and it's a problem that requires immediate attention. So, what's the solution? It's simple. Start saving now. Whether you're just beginning your career or you're furthering along the path, it's never too early or too late to build a secure financial future. The key is to prioritize savings and create an emergency fund that can help you weather unexpected financial storms. Your emergency fund is your financial safety net, and having one can prevent you from falling into the cycle of debt when life throws those inevitable curveballs. And last, but certainly not least, financial literacy. Alright, let's dive headfirst into the sometimes perplexing world of financial literacy. But before we do, let's break down this term, financial literacy. Think of it as your superpower, the ability to make smart decisions with your money, a bit like having X-ray vision for your finances. It's all about understanding how money works so you can wield it wisely. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. When we look at the statistics, it's clear that we've got some room for improvement. On average, adults can correctly answer only about half of the basic money questions on financial literacy tests. Yup, you heard that right, 50%.
Oh my God!
Imagine sitting in an exam and getting half the questions wrong. Not the kind of score that inspires confidence, huh? So how do you know if you got the financial literacy superpower? Here's a few questions to help you evaluate your financial know-how. First, do you know how to create a monthly budget that covers all your basic expenses, bills, debts, and saving goals? It's like crafting your financial roadmap. Next, are you currently debt-free, or are you actively working to reduce your debts? Debt management is a crucial part of the financial literacy puzzle. Do you have a clear idea of how much you spend on living expenses over a period of 3 to 6 months? This is your financial buffer, your safety net for life's unexpected twists. Now, here's the real kicker. Do you understand the magic of compound interest? It's like planting a money tree and watching it grow over time. And do you know the different types of insurance you need to protect your financial castle from dragons like unexpected medical bills, accidents, and more? Now, you might be wondering, why does this financial literacy stuff even matter? Well, it's not just about impressing your friends with fancy terms at dinner parties. It's about having the tools to secure your financial future. Budgeting isn't just about numbers. It's about taking control of your financial destiny. It's your blueprint for managing your income, expenses, and saving goals. Debt management, on the other hand, ensures that you're not weighed down by financial anchors that can drag you under. Savings goals are your roadmap to achieving your dreams, whether it's a vacation, a new car, or a cozy retirement. Compound interest, the eighth wonder of the world, allows you to watch your savings grow as you earn interest on interest. It's like a financial snowball rolling down a hill, gathering size and momentum. And let's not forget about insurance. It's like having a shield to protect your hard-earned money from unforeseen events. Without it, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to financial dragons that can wreak havoc. Remember that your financial future is in your hands. Start saving today, build a strong financial foundation, and secure the retirement you deserve. Don't delay. Your future self will thank you for taking action now.